I kept saying I would bring back Casual Chaos. We got back into Master Ball. We're not doing Master Ball. I'm not doing ranked. I wanted to bring back Casual Chaos because the point of Casual Chaos, like, I also want to check. Yeah, 1 week. That's fine. Doing Casual Chaos, I'll mess with my rain team again for 5 minutes, and if I do throw an extra battle, I might throw that Sun team back. I just wanted to mess with the rain team again. Because it's on the casual ladder where actual just crazy nonsense exists. And if we're on the casual ladder and crazy nonsense exists, no, not swamp. I can mess with the rain team again for a minute. That sun team's pretty cool though. I just wanted to try the rain variant again because it's the casual ladder. I'll just try to do. There's also like the fan is on. Just try to do 2 or 3 battles, maybe more. Because the point of Casual Chaos on the casual ladder, especially because a lot of people show up on the casual ladder because they just started, you'll fight weird stuff. Like, obvious sand team.
Yeah.
Very obvious sand team.
With 3 potential megas.
Okay.
Whenever I see something like this with several potential megas, I do wonder, are you literally running multiple mega stones, or do you only have one?
Okay.
I could... The sand stream,
Going to rain dance. Flip turn that thing.
Because if they want to use Earthquake, Tyranitar would have to protect. It could also be the thing that protects, because if... I was going to say, if they protect, they could Mega the next turn to get sand back.
To get sand back, yes. Rain dance. Okay. Flip turn.
Yeetus deletus.
Not cessed. Now. Throw in the Pelipper.
Unless they were going to Raw Dog a, yeah, not exactly. I was like, they're
Yeah. That's why I did this. Sanisha, okay. Skip time on the back is good.
I could see...
Rock slide, maybe. I'm gonna try to... Alright.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they did. They didn't redirect. Burning's not gonna matter. This is honestly fine. Honestly fine. Foul play. Okay. Encore you. Giga Drain you.
No, whole Stone Edge, that's two potential moves that thing has, so it could have,
Oh!
it could have Protect and another move, encoring the Sinister, like, that will prevent them from redirecting.
Well, if they redirect right now, I encore them into redirection, which a grass type would ignore.
Yes. Hey.
And
They either went for damage or went for Trick Room.
this is fine. Matcha.
And the thing that would 4 times resist it avoided.
Knock off. Honestly, this is the best outcome because I'm like, what's your backline?
They could have the Incineroar.
Could be.
So if they do have Incineroar, locking into Last Respects could maybe be a problem, but Scout Tile could clean it up with it.
Well, alright.
Yeah, they're just
Yes!
letting it happen.
Yeah!
Now, they didn't swap to Incin, so
But the thing is, these two, walking into Last Respects, was because...
No, I do get the idea. My point is Incin can potentially be a tiny problem if they have it. If they don't have it, we're good.
This is down to... It's a guard sign.
There's Chomp and Incin? Oh no, just Chomp. Oh, no Incin then. Okay.
Exodia! Oh,
All is right was the world.
oh, damn it. All is fair! I couldn't straight face what I was trying to say. All is fair in love and fish.
Also, give me the choice band. Like, I kind of, and this is so funny, everyone complained about, like, Basque Legion when Terra was a thing, because people would always Terra Water or, like, a Terra Ghost. I really feel like the extra stab from Terra, especially with adaptability, is what made that thing a problem. I know that, like, that was, 2 things being dead. Half your team was dead. That means that was a 150 power Last Respects.
Ooh! Ooh, hilarious.
Yes. I feel...
Not hilarious!
Because it's, as the one YouTuber said, because Heliolisk is anti-Basque Legion technology, they will probably bring that. Scout Tile is also really good because of it 4 times resisting water if you can get locked into...
I can bring on...
water, and then... I could see them bringing Incin for Fake Out, but because it's a rain team, Incin is also
I'm gonna kind of backline. I'm gonna bring my...
Annihilate can't do the dumb shit, and that's good.
My backline?
He can't do, the whole Final Gambit thing. And then I don't know why Salazzle is there.
What's funny, and it is really...
God, Salazzle, you're so bad. Why are you not fat? Your ability was designed for a fat fuck.
It is kind of funny, because... Okay. I'm going to hit once, do damage to Serena.
It's because that give the range fist boost. That's a kind of.
I know it can be kind of risky,
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah,
but I know it can be kind of risky.
especially if they do the side
Depending on
one, you could actually para, and that can. Okay, no para. Oh, bulk up.
No.
Okay, we're good. Cheeks, not clamped.
Yeah. Okay. Should have figured they had that. The problem?
Oh. It would be 100 power. You would have to hit it and then deglade both of your Pokemon. Okay, good. They protected on that. Did they double protect? Okay, no. Good. And, whew, okay, the 100 power is good and it has some damage. Good. Whew.
I was worried about the triple axle.
You can always miss.
That's why I targeted into that thing. But
You know, the funny thing is, I
Hold on.
almost,
the one problem is my Vasculegion.
well, the thing is, if they have a single target electric move, you would you're going to be protected by lightning rod if you have single.
I'm going to swap. I just need a few things to go right.
Dealing. And
Yep.
oh, that's not funny, huh? Yeah, because
Okay. Okay.
well, the Serena would die like.
It's
Yeah.
down to
Well, the thing is, they clicked. Because they clicked Grass Knot, that almost tells me they are aware of, Lightning Rod, which tells me they're either single target, or if they are running Discharge, they don't want to hit their own side.
Dazzling Gleam.
Protect Grass Knot, that's two. That's two potential moves. And it is Dry Skin.
It's Dry Skin! But the thing about the Dry Skin, it's Dry Skin! Yeah. Now we're going to Wide Guard. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam.
Ally switch, except you, you Wide Guard and D-Gleam.
issue. The problem is they are faster.
So your D-Gleam, I think your D-Gleam went off first. Your Raichu, I think, actually moved before their Mega.
Dude, this is gonna be tight. Oh yeah, it did. Alright. Worried about that? Almost Wygart! Damn it!
Even if you had clicked Wide Guard, it wouldn't have fully...
It would have mattered, Curtin!
It wouldn't have fully mattered because...
No, it would have mattered! I should have clicked Wygart. No, it would have mattered.
Pelipper would have been alive, but they would have still killed the...
Raichu!
And killing the Raichu. And then once they... Because the thing is, due to that thing being a hard counter to Basculegion, you would have had to basically either lock into Psychic Fangs or click Last Respects on it, and then Pelipper would have to beat down Basculegion with resisted flying. Because once Lightning Rod was gone, that thing could just start spamming Discharge.
That was the problem with my lead, where they called me with a fucking triple axle, and then the Basculegion was kind of fucked, which is unfortunate. Cause I just try to win one or two more and then stop. Now, like, if I click Discharge, if I had clicked Discharge, I would have survived. The thing about surviving, though, is I think Psychic Things would have killed... Okay. Gonna lead you. You might be a sunny day win, but let's try to win one or two more. I mean, you can't win them all, and it was down to the unfortunate Serena triple axle, which is an issue. And if triple axle had missed, I would have had a better advantage, and then my Raichu was a little bit too weak. Because they did ally switch. Okay. Hurricane U. Flip turn U. See if you're a Sunwim. Okay, this is actually great. And the reason this is actually great, I can go ahead and do this. Hurricane. Okay, perfect.
Wow, the fact is...
Perfect.
Leftover...
Hold on.
Leftover win.
Tailwind.
And then...
Fake out the win because Archraladon has to go for Electro Shot.
Now, it can always be Stalwart. But, because I never see anyone run Stalwart, if you are Stalwart, I will actually respect that. Oh, no, they're realizing that. Shellbell Arch. Nani? Shellbell Arch.
Wide guard. Discharge. In case you're muddy water.
It could also just be Surf.
Give it to me.
Wait, on. Again, they could.
We've seen stamina, Curtin.
Oh, wait, yeah.
That's why I wanted to do just 1 or 2 battles before we...
And I have to ask why did you try targeting that?
Okay. Hurricane.
Let's see if they click Ice Beam or not. Because overpower. That thing dies. Are you going to click Ice Beam, or did you continue to...
Well, 1!
They can always get confused.
Some Fate Warrior Honor Ice Beam, some are not. Of course you have that. The thing is, though, we're worried about... The thing is, though...
Huh. Oh, yeah, it's just Acario, so... Wouldn't water be stronger on a Lucario? Because that thing's potential ability is water absorb and not storm drain, so it should be Weather Ball Lucario and last respects the Pokemon the internet ruined.
Fair enough.
Respects. Maurice, you die. And, yeah, the Pelican, and the Pelican resists both stabs, so...
Lucario also doesn't get spread.
But I think it can get Thunder Punch. Holy shit, it lived.
Rain stopped.
But the fish is, because of the Scarf...
Scarf is generally faster in my
well, also, both of these... Yeah, they forfeit. Also, both of these Pokemon...
generally resist Lucario's common stuff, and they had to do... resist it anyway.
They're both water, so they both resist steel.
I'll try to get 1 or 2...
Flying resist fighting, and...
I'll try to get 1 or 2 more, and we can...
Remember, this is why
And that's the point of Casual Chaos!
Remember, I bring up the in Sword and Shield, I had a Pelipper 1v1 a Solgaleo because they didn't have Psychic or Electric on it. They didn't have Wild Charge as coverage, so the Pelican wins.
Okay.
Can't Reuniclus get Trick Room? Yeah, it's a psychic type.
Reuniclus can.
So it could be a Trick Room team with.
Reuniclus can get Trick Room. That thing can shut down weather, which is in and of itself hilarious. Could be Trick Room. Purple Rain eviscerates everything. Oh, be weird and not bring Purple Rain. I just need a few things. Go right.
I honestly expected Richu and the Reuniclus because I thought they were going to fake out and try to set Trick Room. And so they still probably are going to fake out, but
Few things need to go right. It's a Y. It's a Y. It's a Y. Or you fake out, because even... Or you're just gonna do damage. Oh, you're just...
they're just doing damage. Now the question is, what damage are they doing? The question is, who did you click? Oh, play... Physical Y.
Why? This is why I like Casual Chaos. Special attack hardly fell. What herb?
If you click Hyper Voice, the gold dingo would, if you
I...
swab it.
No, I'm not thinking about swapping. I'm thinking about doing a different thing. Hold on.
Why is that a physical Y?
I'm doing? Okay, now... Okay. So what they do? Yes! Idiot!
Because that thing is physical for some reason.
Except you're -2, bud. Special defense fell. They're running a physical Y. This is why I like Casual Chaos, because this shit is silly as fuck. Reuniclus.
Hurricane, and now because it does, the Y does have the play rough that it could potentially do, so you could either try to take it out if you don't want to double target the Reuniclus and assume the Reuniclus is not going to collect Trick Room.
Well, I'm at +1. Giga Drain.
And they didn't.
Even.
Why did you not click play rough on the dragon?
See if you Trick Room.
Oh, Shadow Ball now. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this clown shoes match?
This is why I wanted to bring back Casual Chaos.
What the fuck am I looking at? Also, always remember in neutral scenarios that it's a click weather wall because it's stronger.
I mean, fair enough, but fizzing for confusion when I can take some hits. That was a physical Y! That's why I wanted to record.
Not just a physical Y, and they didn't even... And now it's just you. And this is a Maurice.
You die! Other than the fact that that thing could have Sucker Punch. Except
But you can only Sucker Punch
one. Yeah, and the Drizzle usually... There's the Sucker. This is fine.
You see, this is where you Hurricane.
The fuck you.
Wait, was it a crit? Oh, nope.
Minimum investment, Pelipper. Can stop in a minute. I didn't want to do this for too long. I just wanted to try to get some nonsense on a recording.
Physical attacking Y. I have genuine questions. I'm actually genuinely questioning that. I guess it's living up to the name of Mega Raichu Y. But you see, the joke is it's W-H-Y. Hey, there, depending on how this is cut, there's the part name.
Motherfucker, I usually, with the Casual Chaos and the random rank, just straight out.
Okay, if it's just everything, name this Mega Raichu Y with a question mark. Oh, hey, look, the gator. I don't know what you're doing. You see, this is the type of team that scares me, because this is the type of team I don't know what you're doing.
It's like fast?
Huh. The Feraligatr and the Blaziken can both potentially...
It is like fast?
Those, it can both be fast. Vileplume is only
fast. It's like fat on.
That's only fast with Chlorophyll. The Chime Echo could actually be... It could be a Trick Room setter, maybe. Rodriguez can also be a Trick Room setter, maybe. Alcremie has the... Like, it could be doing dumb shit with Decorate.
I'm actually gonna lead kind of weird because I'll do this as a back line because it looks like they might.
They haven't chosen everything yet, so
right?
They haven't chosen all of their Volcon yet, so they.
This looks like surprise. Fuck you, Trick Room.
It could be that in the
back, or it could be that as
running that potentially with speed boost Blaziken is so risky.
Yes, that's why I'm confused. That's why my back line is kind of fast.
good.
Gonna. Hurricane. Imprison.
Because Runerigas, I think it can set Trick Room.
Yes, they can set Trick Room. I know they can set Trick Room. I'm just in a weird position because I don't know if they're Trick Room or not Trick Room. This is a confusing match.
Oh, there was Drew the Runerigas. Va Plume. Oh, they seem to have thought you were collecting water.
Go for damage.
So crazy motherfucker.
Prison, just in case.
Hurricane, decent chunk. No confusion. Here's where they're probably, if I had to make a guess, they would probably, try to redirect with Vileplume because I think it can get Rage Powder. Double Edge, again, just going in, kill the giraffe.
Honestly, this is fine.
Can let you bring in the Skeptile because, yeah, that thing. Now, what did Vileplume do? Did it do something stupid? Unless it's gonna hit itself in confusion. Okay, Giga Drain. It's just a straightforward plume. And Pelipper did go before
it.
So you can on this turn then just Skeptile, Mega. That thing is a dragon, so blow.
Blow, yes.
Wait, actually, it's really low. They have an Alcremie in the back. Don't click Dragon, click Giga Drain. Because wasn't that an Alcremie something?
There was an
Well,
Alcremie.
a potential Alcremie, because they can only bring 4. So,
Gotta hope my Giga Drain.
it's 19%!
Fair enough.
It's 19% on a neutral, and it's not like this thing has been stacking stockpiles.
Fair enough. Trying to prevent trigger, though honestly Ingrid did pretty good anyway, because she just took some hits.
This man going in. Yeah. Wait, did I?
Chime Echo.
And this is how we read.
Alright. The problem is, because I lost my imprison, that there's...
Oh, the thing is, they swamp. Yeah, I was going to say they swamped in raw ass like Chime Echo because they swamped in raw ass Chime Echo. If they are going to try to go for a late game Trick Room here, that would be super risky because because Trick Room is negative priority.
Yes.
If they throw out Feraligatr, it would be target into the Feral. Yeah, Runerigas.
Okay.
Two potential Trick Room setters. Which one?
Did I play this right?
They don't have the Yeah, they don't. Giga Drain. Oh, Weather Ball.
Damn it!
Oh, Icy Wind. That tells me they're
Except if you click Trick Room.
Except you clicked Trick Room and Icy Wind!
I was worried about you.
Except that Icy Wind might have just saved you.
Oh, no, I know it saved me.
At least the Pelipper is faster, I know that one for a fact.
Alright. It basically did save me for a myriad of... silly reasons, because I can detect. Alright. Because you gave me speed!
Cool.
The problem, I'm still going to lose.
Well, the funny thing is, because both of your Pokemon are slower, like, both of your things, do I say both of your things are slower? Because of the speed drop, you would probably be slower than the Feraligatr. You would need, basically, Poltergeist to miss.
We're going to lose because they are a Trick Room team. Going to lose because they are a fucking Trick Room team.
Oh? Oh wait, I thought it avoided the attack for a second.
Alright.
I thought it said it avoided the attack.
Neutral
Yeah,
wave all. Damn it! Actually. Except, alright. I still lose though. I still fucking lose. Because they were Trick Room! And I had my Trick Room prevention, but then I lost my Trick Room prevention.
Poltergeist can always miss.
It can.
If it misses and you take out, because the Feraligatr is so weak, it would, if you don't want to risk yourself missing, you would kind of have to hit. It was Weather Ball, and then...
Hold on.
Let's see, alright, we're gonna...
Oh, wait!
Oh, you were speed
time!
Oh, that means,
oh, no, so...
that means there's some potential shenaniganry. Okay. Oh, leftovers, they hit Pelipper.
Yeah.
And that means they're going to kill Pelipper, meaning 200 base power last respect, bitch!
Never mind, I thought... And that was...
Bullshit!
Shit. We were speed time, because they did Icy Wind.
Because they Icy Wind... Oh, that... I don't know how to feel about that match.
Might try to sneak one more in there. I thought I was going to lose.
I don't know how to feel about that match. That was some clown shoes. Fucking speed time.
Kind of half air played that out, because then you hit the Pelipper.
Duh.
You have like a bunch of slow crap.
You know,
I think Metagross gets...
Metagross or Drampa, I think...
Drampa does not get Trick Room.
So I think it's Metagross because Psychic type.
Pretty sure Metagross gets Trick Room. And if it is a slow Metagross, I can play a few things right. If I backline this is what I want to do, Casual Chaos. Fucking Icy Wind. It's hilarious. Because
I do wonder why they clicked Icy Wind and Trick Room. Unless it shows Icy Wind was that thing's only offensive move. If that thing is Cloud9, Okay, I was about to say. Like, I was about to fucking say.
Kinda need Tramp I can't set. Going to get up the rain. Going to be weird. It's kind of dark side.
Yeah, but Miss Pelipper.
Okay, alright. Critical hit.
Flame. Why? Why do that? Why flamethrower?
Wide guard. Alright. Need to play this in a weird way. Should have hit the... You might have Thunderbolt. Which is going to suck if you have it. Rock slide. Because I can't...
I feel...
Ah, damn it! Damn it! I was right. I was fucking right.
But there's a leap that you could do with the big funny and...
No, well, we can now
now Mega Evolve and try to Encore.
Encore you. Mega Evolve and Giga Drain you. No, now I can play this right, because if they give me boosts, no, like, it's fine, honestly. This is fine.
I do wonder why they didn't click it initially.
Honestly.
And they didn't protect.
You're just gonna give me boosts. Giga Drain. Rock Slide. This is fine. Thunderbolt. Lightning Rod. Giga Drain. Yeah, you... Okay, so I can actually turn this around. I might stop in a minute. They had the Thunderbolt, which is hilarious. Hyper Voice, which does some damage, but you're locked.
They're locked in the Thunderbolt, and that's just going to make this thing stronger.
Stronger, yes. And because of that, that is a slow dragon. My Mega Evolution is faster.
Like,
What?
the Farigiraf went before that thing.
And my Mega Evolution is faster than this thing as a Mega. And if they're a Mega, they're not sashed. You're not a Mega and you're not sashed.
Because that thing's the Mega.
Yeah, but you know, like, you know what I mean, but some people are risky and will bring both of their Megas.
Oh no, Berserk.
The 2016 anime!
We don't talk about Berserk.
Rain stop, but
We
yeah.
don't talk about
Hold on.
Berserk.
It ended the Encore. It ended the Encore.
Is Psychic Noise stronger because it would be single target? Because you could... Well, actually, the Aggron is probably sturdy, so...
No. here's the...
Hyper Voice and,
We're going to Earth Power. And the reason we're going to Earth Power...
Aggron could be sturdy. Oh, not sturdy.
Single target. Whew. Okay. Not gonna go. Stop in a minute here. I mean, there were some losses, there were some wins. Maybe one more.
Duh.
I mean, there were some losses, there were some wins. That was down to a few things, but it is funny because I got to do the silly thing, which actually did work out because I could...
Oh, hey, look, they're on Green Team. There's Blackjack and Hookers.
And a Mimikyu!
They have Mimikyu for potential Trick Room, but the thing is, like, other than the Caesar and the... Well, I guess Pelipper's decently slow, Incineroar is slow, and Caesar would be a slow, but... Having Basculegion, especially with the rain in a Trick Room, could be...
Bad if it's a Trick Room set.
Well, the other thing, if there's a Trick Room set, they can actually be adaptability, so they're using the rain for power and not speed.
If it's a Trick Room set, but I could play on... I'm gonna be kinda risky. Might end up losing this, because if I don't bring my Trick Room Prevention, they might try to set up Trick Room.
But they can also just try to go in with damage. Caesar Pelipper. Looks like you're going in with damage.
Thanks, bud. Yes. Oh, baby.
You could fake it.
No,
now,
fake out.
and then lock Pelipper in.
Encore in. Fake out? Because it's a fast. Okay. This is fine. I can still encore you. I can still encore. My back line just needs to play a few things right. And I can,
Now, if they have Incend, they could send out their own Incend for their own fake out. Okay.
Basculegion. Okay, yeah, my back line is really good. We're going to Grass Knot. And we're going to Encore because you did protect. Honestly perfect.
Because you could now do basically the same thing of Mega Evolve and Encore the...
I'm gonna... Encore, you like
Encore the basket.
Legion into a weak-ish Aqua Jet. Because they're under a weird position. I just need... Yeah, withdrew Pelipper. Cineroar.
And there's Ensign.
Not gonna matter. They did Aqua Jet anyway.
Of course they did.
Encore into Aqua Jet.
Of course they did, because they...
Giga Drain. Okay.
Oh.
Pelipper. Okay. My backline.
They would probably fake out.
Hold on. One turn of rain.
They're probably going to fake out, so. If only Prankster worked on dark types, you could throw their Intimidate back at them.
There's the Tailwind.
Fire Blitz, yeah, of course. And if you're, did you Hurricane that slot? Because you can now do the Earth Power, the Ensign, and Encore lock Pelipper into Tailwind so that it can't throw a Hurricane, because this is why Prankster Encore is stupid.
Yes! Yes, it is!
I really do feel like this should be a you can't click this multiple times in a row move. I feel dirty watching this.
There's the pointless Tailwind. Flare Blitz.
This thing is bullshit.
Get the rain back up.
That will make the Flare Blitz deal even less damage if they decide to go for the Skep Tile. Ha 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 ha! Fool! Especially, yeah, because of that, you just kill yourself in the rain.
And if they run out of Encore, I can just Encore.
Yes.
But
yeah, you can just Encore again.
and because it's been about an hour, I'm probably gonna stop after that.
This should be illegal. I feel dirty.
Hey, I just wanted to do Casual Chaos, and I think an hour is a good length for.
Encore is bullshit.
Oh, basically.
This move is bullshit and is a free win button. This is not skill.
Because even if they had lived, their Encore would have ended, and I could have just.
Well, you also would have. Well, you also, because you reset the rain, even if they had lived and their Encore ended and they killed something, you then have the fish in the back.
It's been an hour, and
you then would have had the fish in the back, which you could have the fish just lock into a last respect.
Well, okay, the problem though with the turn order, Encore ends, because Encore ends. Say I Giga Drain, they live. Their Encore ends. I just Encore again immediately, and I win.
Either way, if they blew up Skep Tile, fish comes in, fish blows them up. If they blew up Sableye, fish comes in.
Because under Tailwind, they wouldn't have been faster than Swift Swim Scarfish.
Yes.
And it,
They wouldn't have been faster than Swift Swim regular fish because Pelipper speed is 60, the fish is 70.
okay,
That would have to
Pelipper
be
speed is like 65, fish is 78, but I am adamant.
But they would need to be speed trained Pelipper, which almost no one does.
You will see that. I'm gonna stop because it's been an hour because I need to do some editing. I just wanted to do Casual Chaos again. Happy we did. That was funny. It's been an hour. I'll consider that Casual Chaos. Have the fan on because I'm also getting kind of hot in here. Alright. With that said, when I do Casual Chaos, I sometimes show the teams, but I was changing my weather team. So if you stuck around and you want to see the EV training, I will show you the EV training right now because I was testing some different weather variants of some teams and I still did pretty good even when they lost. Go over the team at the end here at the very least. He's all speed, all special attack, lightning rod on the... It's on Birdie, not that that matters, and it's lightning rod on the Mega. She's as bulky as you can kind of get with the slight amount of speed. And that's just to get a jump on a few things. Because 72 outside of like, alright, good example. 76 with the negative on, you know, that set, but like 72, if you get Tailwind, 72 beats some slow things. Maximum attack and speed. Adamant over Jolly. Psychic things. Not a bad set. Scarf for consistency. While being able to change moves is useful. And that is the one thing if you wanted to mess around as a middle ground. And as we change and evolve this team, I'm probably going to end up for certain scenarios so I could at least do some damage. Life Orb! So I can change moves at the cost of the speed, but the Scarf does let me catch a lot of things. But if you do Life Orb, you can change up your moves. Because if I could have changed up my moves in that other battle, I could have hit their Heliolisk and just slowly beat their Heliolisk down, and that would have been pretty good. Near max HP, mostly physical defense. Some special defense. We talked about this in a different recording, but I agreed with something Carson said. So, the slowest Pokemon gets weather up first. So, by having a slow, negative speed Pelipper, I can underspeed Tyranitar that are speed trained, and that's always useful. Now with the Mega, that's slightly less useful, but I'm just quickly going over the team, explaining some stuff, and I'll stop. I just wanted to try the rain variant again. I'm happy we did. We had some pretty good battles. That was funny. I mean, there were some losses, and I'm not going to be like that salty. It's Casual Chaos. The whole point of Casual Chaos, I like getting nonsense. Carson's joke, Mega Richu Y, which will probably be the part name. Now, as they add Pokemon, this Pelipper is useful as a Tailwind setter. And Pelipper with Tailwind is useful, and that does have use. But once certain other Pokemon exist, when I can get Roost back on the Drizzle, there are matches in which people cannot KO a Pelipper and you roost and you just get all your health back. Because when you're in a scenario where people can't beat Pelipper, because to beat Pelipper you need electric, and if you can't use electric, a Pelipper can survive. And this Pelipper is designed. Now, as I'm explaining the team, he also has the tiny bit of special attack, and that's just to pip 4 damage, because Hurricane, even mostly uninvested, hits really hard. Weather Ball is consistent, Wide Guard is safe. I would prefer Roost, because I've won battles where I've had people that can't KO a Pelipper, and if you Roost and a Pelipper sits there, it can be obnoxious, because Pokemon that can't easily beat Pelipper often lose the war to Roost. Roy, special attack, speed, timid. Fake Out is only for the flinching and the chip. In case you're confused about that, yes, it's an attack, but you don't run it for damage. You run it for chip, because Raichu is decently fast. And you could see, and I got to actually show the reason I like Raichu with Fake Out. Because if I swap Raichu in, or it comes in for free, Raichu coming in for free a lot of the time with Lightning Rod can bait electric moves. And if Raichu comes in and baits electric moves, Fake Out is always free. And then Ingrid is one of my favorite Pokemon I have ever created. This is based off someone else's idea slightly. I just modified the set to meet my needs. Near max HP. Now, the funniest part about this HP investment, not that it matters in this game, I've talked about this, and it's one of my favorite things. Not that it matters at all, but there is a reason that she has that number, because that is the lowest threshold. Now, this doesn't matter because they took the move away. She could survive Final Gambit from Annihilate, so the Annihilate would die, Ingrid would live, set up like Imprison and shit, eat her berry and get most of her health back. This was designed so that Final Gambit Ape could never solo Ingrid. Then the speed is just to outrun some stuff. Because, going back to my example, to show a few things, because these are important benchmarks, like Clefable with no speed investment neutral is 80. Look at that, 82. That's an example of what I'm talking about. Corviknight with some speed, 88. If a Corviknight has given up speed, because sometimes if it's a Trick Room core, people would give up speed. That 82 benchmark is a good example of, like, that's 96 because of the speed training, 61 with the 1 point, 112, like, 112. As a bonus tip, if people are listening to me ramble, if you hit 112 speed, 112 under Tailwind is faster than speed positive base 150. Just to make that note, because some people were confused by my nonsense there. And, you know, obviously anything with a serious amount of speed training, like, generally with the 82, you're faster than a lot of common things, and you're faster than, like, slow things. Faster things are obviously faster, but 82 is faster than, like, common Sableye, which you don't see a lot of speed on. Obviously. But she was never designed to be crazy, crazy fast. She was just designed to be faster than some slow Trick Room mines. Because a lot of stuff... Oh, let me find... Yeah, this. Good example. Same speed tier. 82 on an Incineroar that is neutral with the minimum leftover speed. But a lot of Incineroar might have more training or less depending on what you're trying to do. There are benchmarks, and the slower something is... Damn it. That's just the capture card, just that glitch. I'm trying to end. Not gonna ruin the recording. I'm just trying to explain some stuff because I'm not bad at Pokemon. And to say it, because some people get confused. And now, I'm just gonna say one thing. On the casual ladder in this game, everything in the game, because even like a gift, like, oh my god. Oh. Curzon, I solved the mystery. Volt Tackle, play rough, Drain Punch, Trailblaze.
If they were... One, you have to pay attention to the ball, and two, why did they put Y on it?
I solved the mystery. It's this Raichu. Except this Raichu is set up more to be an X. But they were running a Y. Which... So that means it was... Okay, so... No, even though... I'm about to stop. I just noticed that. Oh my god. So it was a Y set, but it was this set, and they just tweaked it a little bit. So if this had been X, I might have been slightly more fucked, but it is funny that I did get them in the position I was kind of hoping to get them in. And I could, on that one turn, played around because they did have the play rough and everything. I could have basically played around that, and not that they ever KO'd me, but that is just kind of funny. Anyway, I need to stop. I just wanted to bring Casual Chaos back. This will go up in a day or two. And I wanted to try my Rain variant again. That one battle with the triple axle, which was unfortunate. Which was something that I could have played around. Which would have been kind of interesting, especially if I had played around some other nonsense. But anyway, this will be a single upload. I want to try to keep Casual Chaos to around an hour-ish. Maybe an hour and a half. As they add more Pokemon and I adjust teams, but I didn't create a code, so I was just showing the Pokemon I was trying. As a bonus, if you want to mess with the Pokemon, because I don't mind sharing some stuff, Defensive Ninetales that is better than you think it would be. This is actually a good Ninetales. This thing is pretty damn solid. Yeah, as a quick bonus, I know I didn't showcase it, but this Ninetales, if you want to see the Ninetales get showcased, go find our early episodes of the main Let's Play, because I show off this Sun team, and I optimize this Ninetales like this, and I do get some really good early reg battles. Burning Jealousy is a spread move, and if your opponent gets a stat boost during the turn, Burning Jealousy is clicked. It is an automatic burn. Will-O-Wisp is just a safe burn. Snarl lowers special attack, and you actually become decently tanky as you knock things attack down with burn, and you knock things special attack down with Snarl, and Pain Split is pretty good, and then Burning Jealousy is just good spread damage. This Ninetales is not that bad. I've talked about this Ninetales in some streams with some people over the years, and tons of people were like, oh, bulky Ninetales sounds dumb. There's no way a bulky Ninetales would be useful. Why would you run it that way? You're getting no value. Except you hit really good benchmarks, because as you burn and snarl things, you actually become hard to break. This is just a all damage Venusaur, no protect. Life Orb is better on this set because you can do more damage. Giga Drain can keep you alive at the cost of some damage. That's pretty straightforward. Lopunny is always good. I like this Close Combat Ice Punch Facade set, personally. That Venusaur is really, honestly, crazy consistent. Like, really consistent. And because that's the Sun team, this is just a decently bulky Whimsicott that hits a bare minimum of having a little bit of bulk and having maximum speed so you can be obnoxious, while actually having more damage than people are used to, and that's the only reason I run a Whimsicott like that. But I'm about to end, because I do need to do some editing. The unfortunate kind of dumb thing, though, I'm about to end. Now, thankfully, because we're not streaming, I can always cut. And this happens at the end of a bunch of recordings. I need to pee past my bathroom break so I can do my outro. I'm not bad at Pokemon. I can play Pokemon in a decent manner. And it is funny that the one person, because of the Vascular Legion, as another quick bonus, and it's a Pokemon I haven't messed with, that when we go back through ranked and stuff, I might mess with Heliolisk as a Pokemon. Because Dry Skin makes Heliolisk pretty good. You can also, if you wanted to, on a Heliolisk, because your stats are naturally pretty good for what it's worth, you could run a Heliolisk in the rain with Dry Skin, and actually, I was going to comment on this. It's the other thing. You run a Heliolisk in the rain with Dry Skin, and you actually damn near invert the stats. Hold on. This is just a... I don't have to do the training. I can show it. Hold on. Like, just to show what I'm talking about. Hold on. You hit 169 HP, and that's not a bad HP threshold. I'm not doing the training though. Fast and Frail is good because this thing's speed tier is pretty obnoxious. If you run a Fast Frail set, that's not a bad thing. And Volt Switch is good, and you can have pivoting options if you play around with if you want to play around with one of the more interesting quick concepts for Heliolisk, as one quick recommendation, and then I'm ending if people listen to me ramble, because I understand Pokemon and stuff I say isn't a bad idea. One, you could do Parabolic Charge over Discharge, because Heliolisk does get HP if you Parabolic Charge. If you Parabolic Charge and you run a bulky set, or at least a semi-bulky set, where you give up some speed for a little bit of HP, and you just pip down to be faster than a few things, Parabolic Charge is useful because with the extra bulk, you might be able to get your health back. And Dry Skin heals you in the rain. So a bulky-ish set is pretty good, because like the 169, that's about on par with like Pelipper as like an example. You could see they would be very similar if you invested, because this Pelipper with less, like Heliolisk naturally has really good special defense, and that's a fun, unique concept. You do a bulky Heliolisk because people don't expect it to be kind of bulky, and you hit some lower damage benchmarks. But if you're doing a bulky set and you want to get the hell out of dodge, you could always Volt Switch, or have Thunderbolt for single target damage, Parabolic Charge for the healing and the spread, so that you could Parabolic Charge next to like a Sceptile or a Raichu, and you're bulky and you live better than you think you would. And that might be a fun experiment, taking her, doing a bulky-esque spread with the Parabolic Charge. I've thought about this. And you could give like Volt Switch if you really need to get the hell out of dodge, or just Thunderbolt. And then you basically do like the Parabolic Charge for healing and the spread. And then you do Grass Knot, because this thing gets Grass Knot, and Grass Knot is pretty good. And then you just have Hyper Voice for a different spread move. And Volt Switch is pretty good anyway, especially if you're able to Volt Switch out of some problematic matchups. Because that also, and I need to experiment, because Volt Switch, it's a single target move, but it is a pivoting move. I don't remember the interaction with Volt Switch and Lightning Rod. I think you absorb it and get the pivot. I don't remember. I need to try to figure that out again. Anyway, with the bathroom break and me rambling for an extra minute. So I think bulky Heliolisk is not bad, because you have Parabolic Charge. And you could down tick, even if you left Timid to Speed Creep, because you could basically run a kind of similar set to something like this Pelipper. And at that point, you would have a surprise Pokemon, because this specific Pokemon ruins common Basculegion, because they never have full coverage, and if you're bulky, Psychic Fangs, you can actually live, or some other moves. But with that said, I'm now going to do my normal nonsense. I'm now the beggar and the vagabond, where I'm standing on the street corner. I flip over an empty hat, I open an empty guitar case, and I shake my cup of change. Like, comment, and subscribe. Can you spare a like? Comment and subscribe. if you enjoyed the video, that feeds the algorithm. If a lot of people subscribe, YouTube thinks the video that was posted last is usually the reason for subscriptions. So if you want to see more casual chaos, because I'm going to do this between regulations when I just find some time, that would help. But the Shield Train Express has rolled into the station. All aboard the Shield Train Express. Choo choo, motherfuckers. In the pinned comment and the video description are my social media links. You can follow me and talk to me on social media or whatever the equivalent of following is. Outside of that, I know some of those sites are cesspools. There's a link to the Twitch channel. We're going to start streaming other stuff again, but I do a lot of shiny hunts on Twitch. And in Pokemon specifically, this was a Twitch hunt, that was a Twitch hunt, this was a Twitch hunt. Like, that was a Twitch hunt, Twitch hunt. Not all of these are, but some stuff is. So, Twitch hunt. And I'm going to do more of those, but there's also, if you feel inclined, a link to my Patreon. I will never do Patreon exclusives. I will never nickel and dime people. I will put videos on Patreon that are early access. Now, because of shifting the schedule around, and I don't intend for this to be as common, now that I've shifted some uploads where certain weeks I've cycled content, certain stuff stays on the Patreon longer than it normally would. It is not exclusive to the Patreon. It's just, as I was cycling for time and variety, some stuff has stayed on the Patreon. I'm not trying to be skeevy. I'm going to start cycling content back. Again, I was just changing up the order of things for a variety so I don't have to edit as much, because our time lately has been nuts and I don't want to guilt trip people, but our mother had some surgery. Don't feel like I'm trying to guilt trip you. America's just fucky with that, so she's on like paid leave. I was already, and I say this every time, looking at a UPS battery backup and some hard drives I needed. Extra support would now be really nice. Oh yeah, she was a Twitch hunt, but anyway. Keep in mind, I'm not trying to gatekeep content. It's just, with content being cycled, some stuff is now on Patreon longer than it would be normally, but it will always end up on YouTube. Nothing is Patreon exclusive. It's just early access to content. But I need to stop because I need to do some editing. It's also hot in here, so I can continue my streams. We have other stuff besides the Pokemon I want to get back to. Gonna do more shiny hunts, that's for damn sure, but with that said, this will be a single upload. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This has been another episode of Casual Chaos. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, I have a very important question. If you even listened far enough to get to this point, is the audio in this video okay? Look, I know it was a little bit fucked. I can't help that because sometimes when I use this microphone, it makes the audio a little bit fucky, and removing some background noise and stuff also made the audio a little bit fucky. I know it had that slight sort of crackle to it, but I am sorry about that. We recorded and I didn't notice that happened. And I knew the audio was usable, it just had that slight crackle. And I will acknowledge that. And if anyone thinks I didn't acknowledge that, then that means no one listened to the question. I did generally all I could, and I don't think the video is unwatchable, but I am sorry. But like I said, was the audio okay? I'm not saying ideal, and our recordings are normally fine, but this just happened to be one of those stupid days where I plugged the mic in and it fucked everything up, which is very unfortunate because sometimes this microphone does that, but part of that was the background noise and just some other factors, which again, I am sorry about that. The microphone is normally not slightly crackly like that. Sometimes when I do these questions, if I'm not paying attention, they also end up that way. It's just a random thing where this microphone gets fucked for no reason. So unfortunately, I bring back Casual Chaos and I get slightly fucky audio, which I can't help. And I am once again sorry. Please try to work with me. Other YouTubers have recorded audio in a similar stupid way. Sometimes I just plug in this microphone and it does that. So I did all I could. It's not bad, but I will admit it could be better, but I couldn't completely salvage it. But I was able to get the crackle down to a reasonable level, and it's not too bad, and it's only when I'm being kind of loud. But Curzon was also a little bit peaky. Again, I'm sorry, and if anyone gives me crap about the audio in the comments, I will bring up, I addressed it in the video description and the question. And again, I'm sorry about that. Is that okay? Because if audio gets kind of fucky in the future, I think slightly junky audio that's at least salvageable like that is fine. And larger YouTubers have had similar bullshit. So, again, I'm sorry, because our commentary was kind of ruined by that one random thing, because sometimes I plug in the mic and it does that, and if it does that in a recording, I can't completely help unless I decide, oh, the audio is broken. Oh no, we'll go back and re-record something to try and basically correct slightly shitty audio, but sometimes you just have to deal with the fact that that is the audio I ended up with because the mic was being stupid, which is really dumb, honestly, and I'm really sorry about that, but it happens. I am rambling. I acknowledged it. Our audio is normally more like this question. It's normally not crackly like that, but slightly crackly audio I could at least salvage. I did all I could. I reduced some noise and everything. The slight mic crackle is an unfortunate thing because it just decided, oh, yeah, fuck you, I'm doing that glitch again. Sometimes I plug in the mic and it does that. Other times it doesn't. I just happen to plug it in and that happened during a fucking recording, which I do feel bad about. In the future, I might start plugging in the mic, unplugging it, and plugging it in again on the off chance that might fix things. But normally, if I just plug it in, like I said, it can be fine. This was just random nonsense, which ruined my pretty decent episode of Casual Chaos, which is a bit stupid. But sometimes you gotta work with what you end up with because you record and your audio is slightly fucky because your mic started being stupid. Again, I'm sorry. But with that said, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.